Hi, I'm Morgan Cowles. I'm the Heritage and Environment Manager for the Canal and River Trust for Wales and South West region. So here we are on Caen Hill flight, battling with winter to carry out our works to conserve and repair the monument. And it's a timely reminder to consider what the engineers at the time of its construction in the early 1800s, the challenges that they faced, that they had to overcome to construct this massive feat of engineering to bring the canal up the hillside here outside Devizes. In the late 1780s, plans had already been submitted for a different route via Chippenham, slightly to the northwest, and Rennie was tasked with coming up with an alternative route, and as such, the proposed route here via Devizes was a shorter line, and that represented savings to the canal company. Rennie estimated that was going to be about £20,000 and save around 18 months construction time. So naturally, he won the job. Rennie was assisted by his superintendent of works, John Blackwell. John Blackwell oversaw all the works at the site here, and this monument is a testament to their ingenuity and their tenacity, and also to the gritty determination of the army of navvies who excavated this huge site. And when we consider that each lock in the flight holds about 1,000 bathtubs of water that you'd have at home, and then the side ponds that are needed to move the locks is over 1 million gallons. It's a massive feat of engineering and water management to make it all happen. An incredible amount of work, gritty determination. So the flight was opened in December 1810, and it was the last part of the 87 miles of the Kennet Avon to be opened due to the delays with its construction. It then carried 60-ton barges. It's larger than the other waterways that would carry 25-ton boats. So this was a thriving freight line for grain, coal, aggregates. In its heyday in the 1830s, it was lit by gas lamps at night so that the boats could move through up and down the flight 24 hours a day, saving time on the journey and meaning profits as well to the companies involved. Unfortunately, its heyday was rather short-lived because by the 1850s, the railway had emerged and GWR purchased the canal in 1852, and that really began the demise of the canal for freight and the growth of the railways. The last barge that passed through here was in 1948, and eventually by the early 50s the flight was in a very sad state of repair, and the British Transport Commission were looking at closing it down in 1955, and if it wasn't for the efforts of local volunteers and the Kennet Avon Canal Trust as was then to restore the canal and to bring it back to life. And during the 60s and 70s, a huge amount of work was done, and the challenges that they overcome to get this monument operational again is really a fantastic achievement. After decades of restoration by volunteers, the flight was eventually opened by Queen Elizabeth in 1990. However, it took another 10 years and a significant injection of funds from the Heritage Lottery Fund to actually complete the restoration of the Kennet Avon Canal to as we see it today. It's an iconic structure, and it's a scheduled ancient monument which is recognised as the highest level of heritage protection that can be afforded in the UK. And to put that into context, that's the same level of protection as archaeological monuments like Stonehenge. Such is the importance of Caen Hill as its part in the story of Britain from the Industrial Revolution, an iconic monument to that era, not only of the development of Britain, but European and world history. The flight of the 16 locks here at Caen Hill, closely packed together, is an iconic landmark, and it's undoubtedly one of the 7 wonders of the world of waterways.